So over the years of assembling all of this gear at the studio, I've definitely come across a lot of rare and unique pieces. But honestly, none of them are really as rare or in the same category as my beloved Fairman TMEQ. These are pretty rare in and of themselves. However, this one is actually rarer than most because as opposed to the traditional 0.75 dB steps that these EQ comes with, which is a bit coarse for mastering, this one was modified by the creator to have zero point 0.2 dB steps, which is extremely granular, extremely rare. I'm not even sure how many they made with zero point 0.2 dB steps, but I find the flexibility of the zero point 0.2 dB steps to be extremely important. I rarely land on the coarse amounts of like 0.75 or 1.5 dB. I just rarely land on those. So if I had a standard one of these, I don't know what I'd do. I've had various tube EQs over the years. I always knew there was a tube EQ out there for me, and I've had a lot of really other nice ones in my mastering rig over the years, and I've tried all of them I could get my hands on. But going back about 2012, 2013, I heard a mastering EQ shootout test in a forum online, in a mastering forum, and when I heard the sound of this compared to the EQ I had and all the other EQs people were posting, I knew I wanted a Fairman TMEQ. The reality was, I didn't know how I was going to be able to get one. Shortly after that, this EQ actually became for sale, and I almost pulled the trigger on buying it, didn't really have the money to do it, and then the guy changed his mind and he held on to it. And I told myself, if it ever came up for sale again, I was going to do whatever I had to do to get it.